You're now tuning in to Fatima Bey, the MindShifter. Get ready to shift your thinking and turn it into success.
Hello, and thank you for listening. Today's message is entitled, Yes Men. Now, just to clarify, when I use the term man or men in this context, it's not a gendered word. We're not talking about male or female. We're talking about mankind, human beings, and I'm using the term to refer to a personality type or a character type. So, now that we have that out of the way, yes men. Well, what's a yes man? A yes man is someone who is a person who says yes to everything. They just agree to anything. They agree to whatever their superior says. They go along with whatever their friends say. Whoever's around them in casual conversation, they will just agree to anything. They will go along with it, regardless of whether or not it's true, and regardless of whether or not they agree. Yes men. Well, what about the yes men? What's wrong with a yes man? Well, yes men make you feel good in the moment. They make you feel good in the moment because they won't disagree when you're wrong. They keep arguments from happening because they never disagree, right? Yes men are great. They just make you feel good. Well, the truth is, yes men are one of the worst things you can have around you. There are other bad things, but they are amongst the worst type of people that you can have around you. Here's why. Yes men seem to be all good. They seem to be comfortable. They seem to be peacemakers. But only if you're looking at the smaller picture and not looking at the bigger picture. You see, I have a quote. Yes men are some of the worst problem causers in the world. And again, I'm referring to a personality type because yes men manifest themselves in many different ways. Okay? I'll give you an example of why yes men are bad. We all know the TV show American Idol, and since American Idol, there's been a ton of other, talent contest type of shows. But I think most of us have seen, and if you haven't seen, American Idol has these outtakes that they show. They'll show a whole entire show of just the people that didn't make it, that were the worst of the worst. And it's not something you want to be on, because some of them are really bad, like really bad. And some of them, you have to look at them. Some of them are so bad, they're clearly not talented in that area and should never have gone. That's some of them. Some of them is very obvious. Now, when you look at some of them, you've got to wonder, what kind of friends do they have? Who the hell let them get to this point where they nationally and internationally embarrass themselves? And there are some on there that are pretty embarrassing. But you got to wonder, what kind of friends do they have around them? Oh, I know, they have yes men around them. You see, for me, if you're my friend and I actually care about you, and this means so much to you, and I see how terrible it is. I don't mean that maybe you're not the best. I mean, that's different. Not being the best is different than being absolutely horribly terrible. So if I see that you're just going to embarrass yourself, I'm going to tell you why. It is so much worse to allow you to go on stage on national television and embarrass the hell out of yourself. That is much harder to come back from. That is much harder to come back from than me hurting your feelings in the moment to tell you, hey, You really should practice some more, take some more lessons, blah, 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 whatever it is, so that you can go ahead and go on national TV in a better way. Well, a yes man would never tell you that. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to tell you what they see. They're going to agree with you. Oh, yeah, you should go on stage. Whatever suits the moment is what a yes man will say. These people you should keep very far away from you. They are a hindrance to any growth. Because if you have a problem, no matter what that problem is, or you have something that needs to be worked on or fixed, a yes man will hinder that because they will never tell you. They're not honest. They're harmful because they keep you from advancing, progressing. Someone who always tells you what you want to hear will never help you grow. They will hold you back because now you are looking crazy or wrong or backwards or whatever it is in your situation. And you're going to stay there because now you think everything's okay. Because you're surrounded by yes men who said, yeah, sure, whatever you say. Now these people, I'll be honest with you, can't stand them. I stay far away from them. The second I see that someone's that way, I just lose all respect for them and I keep my distance. I'll be cordial, I'll be nice, but that's all you're going to get from me. Yes men. The reason why yes men are the way they are is they're weak. They're cowards. Yep, I just hurt some feelings, probably stepped on some toes, but the truth is the truth. They're cowards. It takes absolutely no spine. It takes no bravery at all to say yes to everything, to just agree to anything. That doesn't take any effort. The reason yes men say yes all the time is because they don't want to deal with your response to the truth. You sound terrible, and they tell you, you don't have to say, girl, you sound horrible. You sound like a screaming cat. You don't have to say it that mean. You can simply say, you know what, I think you should take some more lessons or work on this part before you get yourself on stage. In the analogy of American Idol or the like. A real friend isn't going to let you embarrass yourself like that. Because see, a real friend is going to care more about your well-being than their own feelings. I'm going to say that again. A real friend is going to care more about your actual well-being than their own feelings. Because see, it is easy for me to just simply say yes to your wrong or bad thing to make myself feel good in the moment. See, if I tell you what you don't want to hear, I might get a negative reaction that'll make me uncomfortable. Do you see how selfish that is? Do you see how cowardly that is? It is very easy for me to say, well, sure, you should go on. Yeah, everything's great. These are not the kind of people that will help you move ahead. I like to keep people around me that are going to keep it real with me. And if I was just extremely rude to someone and I don't even realize it, I want my friend to tell me because my friend knows that it's not my intention to be rude. And so if I came across that way, I want my friend to tell me so that I can examine myself and work on it. But then again, I'm the type of person that likes to fix anything within myself. I like to grow. I like to be better. So if you want to be better, you cannot surround yourself with yes men. You need to keep them as far away from you as possible. They will not help you. They will hinder you. They will make you feel good in the moment, but they will not help you move ahead because they won't point out the broke thing that you need to fix. I'll give you another analogy. You're out on a boat and there's a hole in the bottom of the boat and the water's coming in. It's coming in slowly, so you don't notice it. The yes man sees it. But the yes man's like, yeah, let's go on the boat. Sure, everything's okay. Yay. Meanwhile, it feels good in that moment, but it won't feel good in an hour when you're drowning. I think you got my point. The yes man is a hindrance to your progress, to your success. When you look at all the people out there that are famous and doing really well and have done really well, every single one of them have had to get rid of yes men and keep real people around them. If you have people around you that are real, keep those people around. Those people do not always make you feel good. Those people can get on your nerves sometimes because they can make a situation uncomfortable because they're honest. But at the end of the day, if you look at the small picture, you're only looking at your feelings at the moment. If you look at the bigger picture, you're looking at results. The result of having somebody around you that is honest, that is real, will get you much further than a yes man. A yes man will say yes while you're traveling down the wrong road, while you're headed south when you should be headed west. A yes man will say, yes, let's get in the car and go wherever you want. We heading the right way? Yeah, sure. You don't want that in your life. Now, if you are a yes man, I'm talking to the yes men right now. If you are that person who's a yes man, you just go along with whatever people say, regardless of how you feel about it, regardless of what you see, regardless of whether or not you agree. Please stop. You are better off saying absolutely nothing at all than agreeing to what you know is wrong or detrimental to that person. And if you don't have enough guts to get up and speak the truth, then don't say anything because you make things worse. Now, if you want to muster up the courage to be honest, okay, maybe you are a yes man. Maybe you have been weak and cowardly and selfish. Okay, so maybe if that's where you are, you don't have to stay there. You can get up and you can move on and begin to be courageous, but you got to do it one step at a time. If you are a yes man, you are in the habit, you have a bad habit of just agreeing to everything. Habits don't break overnight for the most part, and you are a human being. So we do need to give you room to change, and that's okay. Start off by today, as you're listening to me, in the next hour, be honest about just one thing, and take it one step at a time, do it bit by bit, and you can become a person that we need to keep around instead of push away. And you know what I'll tell you? You know what else I'll tell you? And I'm talking to everyone right now, not just the yes men. People will respect you more when you're honest with them. They might not feel good in the moment, but they will have so much more respect for you when you're honest. I will tell you, people look to me and ask me for advice all the time. One of the main reasons they do it, I'm a no BS person. I will not lie to you. I will not tell you what you want to hear to tickle your fancy. I'm 100% real all the time. Now, that doesn't always make you feel good, and that makes some people not like me. So what? I'm still honest anyway, because the ones who really are looking to change or looking to grow or looking to progress and looking for success and whatever that thing is for them, they appreciate the honesty. Because that's how you move forward. I keep people around me that are honest with me. When I do a radio segment, when I'm on TV, when I do something on video, I have certain friends that'll ask. They'll tell me, oh, you talk too fast there. You should have used this word too much, blah, blah, blah. I like that. It makes me better. Does it make me perfect? Of course not. Is there always going to be something for me to work on? Of course, because I'm a human being. But having honest people around you will make you better. And if you really care about someone, you're going to be honest with them regardless of immediate feelings. Now, you want to be wise in how you do it, but And you can word things a little nicer. You know, you could, I'm blunt, but you don't have to be as blunt as I am to get the point across. So please understand what I'm saying. I'm very blunt, but I understand not everybody's going to be as blunt as me. You don't have to be. You can be honest within your own personality. That's my personality. You don't have to have my personality. Have your own, but be honest within your own personality. And once again, I hope that you have taken these words to heart and you examine, do I have any yes men in my life? These are people that you really can't take too seriously. You need to push them away. And if you are a yes man, start working on it today to become a true man instead of a yes man. And once again, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me at radio@fatimabey.com. That's radio@fatimabey.com. And follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube, Fatima Bey, the MindShifter. Thank you for listening. Until next time.
Tune in next week for another segment of Fatima Bey, the MindShifter. For more of her teachings, subscribe to her YouTube channel at Fatima Bey, the MindShifter.